not many artists in this industry can be considered a legend. What is your formula for longevity? Because that doesn't happen to just anyone.
My formula, I could just say, is sticking to my craft. It's always rehearsing, always trying to become better at what I do, which is entertainment. I love what I do, and what I could give to them is just, stick to your craft and work at it as much as possible. That way once you get your fans, you got to be able to keep them, so you got to stay on your toes. And I try to stay on my toes.
90s era hip hop and R&B is considered the best. You were just a teenager. How do you feel representing that era? And how do you feel representing the best music that urban music has to offer?
I feel wonderful. When we was coming up, it was about performing. It was about, getting out there and making sure that you give the crowd what they paid for. And I think that is the answer to everybody's problems, that are in the industry right now, is that you have to concentrate on being the best that you possibly can be, And sometimes I fall, but I get back up, and that's what it's about. It's about being positive and sticking to your guns and knowing that no matter what, God is there to provide any source of encouragement for you. So I try to just keep my feet to the ground and keep my ear to the speaker and let it roll.
When you became a professional musician at just a teenager, and you signed your name on your dotted line and you started touring, how did you imagine these next couple of decades to be? I know it's probably different from what actually happened, but what did you see at that time?
Well, I knew for one thing, the one thing that I wanted to be on Soul Train, and once I got to Soul Train, it was a wrap. after Soul Train, I just wanted more, and I wanted more, and I wanted more, and entertainment is, when I'm in front of that crowd, when I'm in front of people, performing, it's energy for me. It's something that I could be dead tired and walk out on that stage, and the people will give me all the energy that I need to perform that night.
They consider right now the so-called Renaissance era because everyone is trying to be a musician. Everybody is a rapper. Everybody is a label owner. Tell these people what it really takes, because you are still here. Tell them what it really takes to be, I'm not even going to say successful, but to earn a living and to really be real in this business.
Well, like I said earlier, you just have to be positive about your career. You have to, work at it. You have to always be in the mood to entertain, no matter when it is. When I'm off, I go to karaoke with my family.
Right.
So I'm always singing, I'm always performing, I'm always doing something that has to do with entertainment, whether it be acting, whether it be just writing a script, sitting down writing a script with my fiance. And it's just good. This is the era of R&B music, R&B hip hop music coming back. I know it's been out there, and I know there's a lot of artists out there that do it. The new edition is about to come back,
wow.
And it's going to be special.
I was just about to ask you about. I'm sorry to cut. I was just about to ask you about New Edition because Here's the States is you, Ralph, and Johnny, and together y'all are just magic. I can't even. There's no words to describe. I saw them perform last night at Jackson and Gardens, and it just melted my heart. Tears came to my eyes. What made you pick these two, or what made you three come together in spite?
Well, we felt like, BBD was, doing that thing, and they was touring, all three of them. And we have this little joke in the group where, okay, y'all want to be a group? We're going to be a group. So we decided to, really make good on what we was telling them we was going to do. And, we were all just sitting at home, doing nothing. And we was just like, why don't we all just go out? Let's make up a name. We called it Heads of State. And because at the time, Barack Obama was just being elected. So we was just like, connected. We connected with Barack, and everything has from that point on. We've been touring for the last 3 years. And it's been great.
So New Edition is coming back. Everybody's just going to go crazy over that.
Yeah.
When is this happening, and tell us about your first project?
Well, New Edition, we just signed with a new management team, and we're in the works of putting the album together. Of course, I have my album out. My album will be out.
Get out of the way.
Well, Get Out of the Way is Get Out the Way is the single, and the album is called The Masterpiece. And you can pick up Get Out the Way on iTunes, and you can follow me on King Bobby Brown,
wow,
Twitter. Yeah, and I'm just trying to keep going. I'm in talks with doing another movie. My new reality series will be out sometime soon next year.
About that, because that's how my son, he loves. I mean, my God, you're like a god to him. I mean, the younger generation, they know you from TV. So tell us about your next reality TV show.
Well, the next reality TV show will be, about me and my family. I'm in a new relationship now. I have a brand new son. He's 22 months.
Gorgeous.
My kids are all doing music, and I'm just grateful. My eldest daughter is in business school.
She's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And my other son is in college also, but he's also working on his musical career. My oldest son, he's always been into music, so we're just waiting for him to finish his album, and we're gonna drop that on the B Brown label.
Are you okay with being labeled the bad boy of hip-hop even after now with your new beautiful wife and your children that are professionals? You're still the bad boy of R&B. How do you feel about that title?
Well, I feel that they call me the bad boy because once I get on stage, that's my stage.
Okay, my question was, how do you feel about the overuse of auto-tunes in new school music?
Well, I feel like this. As long as it's good, good music is good music at all times. When I was coming up, we went through, Zapp, Roger Troutman, doing what he did with the vocoder. So for me, any way to make good music is a good thing. I welcome all types of music. I just, for me, I'm not one to go there, I'm a singer. I'm a singer naturally, so it might be a little bit of auto-tune in there on my tracks, one of them or two of them. But I respect every musician that goes in the studio and they work hard at putting out a good song.
Who are your influences, past, present, and future? Who do you listen to in your iPod right now?
Well, I lost my iPod actually. But past, I'm an adamant Stevie Wonder fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm very big on a lot of just R&B and funk music. Parliament Funkadelic, definitely. Michael Jackson, Prince. I could go on for days of who I've listened to and who I had in my iPod, but. For the most part, I like creating music. I like making music, and I think that's what God put me here for. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life.
I remember one line you said. I was like, I just say over the river and through the woods. On Celebrity Friend Fifth Club. How do you feel about that statement now?
I still feel the same way. That was a lot of hard work. I had fun doing it. I'm glad I learned how to eat better, and I'm glad I learned, different ways of, keeping my weight off, and, I'm just thankful, man. I couldn't have a better career than I have right now. All of the ups and downs that I've been through, I'm still standing, so, good.
And which brings me to my last question. What's the biggest lesson that you can take from your life? Because we all know all of your ups and downs. We follow you, we love you. What's the biggest lesson that you can take that you hold in your heart right now?
My mother always told me, My mother always told me that when you fall down, you got to get back up and dust yourself off. So that's what I've been able to do. Whenever I fell on bad times, I was able to pick myself back up and move on, because that's what life is about. You can't dwell in the past. You have to, move forward to the future, and that's what I've been able to do.
Thank you so much. This is Lisa Ford with LisaFordBlog.com. I just interviewed one of the biggest legends of our time, Mr. Bobby Brown, bad boy of R&B. We love him to death, and we thank him. And y'all check out his reality show. Check out New Edition CD. Check out his new CD, and check out every
new single. Get Out the Way on iTunes right now. You can follow me on Twitter at King Bobby Brown. Also, the album will be released sometime late May, early June, and it's called The Masterpiece.
And that's what he is. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.